So, how did the gambling go?
It went great. My uncle just didn't want me to know.
Are you sure about that?
It came straight from his mouth, but it was too late for me to fix anything.
Hey, Jimbo. Looking sharp, right?
There's no big game tonight, so where are you planning on going? And is that another suit?
I'm on the hunt for soon-to-be mothers. And yes, these are new clothes. It's called investing in yourself. I can't go on the hunt without making a confident first impression.
Don't you think it's a bad idea to do that kind of stuff while we're still in debt?
With the progress that we're making, our debt won't last forever. Trust me on this.
I didn't see him much after that. It went on for weeks. He would leave me stuff like new clothes, food, and documentaries. Then he'd be out the door when I see him. He made it look like he was on top of everything. He made me believe despite my gut feeling. Until the final day.
Hey, Jim, you ready to get some food?
Yeah, where are we going this time?
There's a diner I wanted to try out. I've heard good things about it. Come on.
It's weird to be in a diner for once and not just look at them in movies.
Yeah, sorry for not taking you to one earlier.
Take a seat. We'll be with you shortly.
Thanks.
Uncle, can you please tell me why we're really here?
Hey, nothing get past you.
And you still try to hide things from me.
It's not like that.
So what's it like?
With the crazy winds we were getting, it had to raise some eyebrows at some point, so I tried to switch things up. And to make a long story short, no matter how many games I threw, our wins were too big to ignore. It grabbed their attention, then they grabbed me, and you eventually came up. And, things escalated to following along with what's going on or my death.
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were in this together.
You think I plan to drag my own blood down with my mistakes? The plan is to get you a normal life, and I'm sure as hell you ain't gonna find it with these people. I apologize for not talking to you about this earlier, but I need you to read the room. We'll be talking to one of these guys soon. They don't know you're young, so that might be good for us. While I talk, I need you to clue me in on how to get out of here safely. I know it's a lot, but you think you can figure something out?
All right, what can you tell me about these guys?
Well,
Excuse me, Mr. McGinnis.
hey. Yeah, that's me.
I am grateful you to found it in your hearts to give an old-timer a piece of your day. Why don't we start with introductions? For the time being, call me Victor. What do they call you, young one?
My name's Jim.
Now that we have that out of the way, let us get to the subject at hand. It has came to my attention that you two have been bleeding out my syndicate long enough. But I am a man of redemption. We can reach an outcome that is favorable for everyone. And there is no better way to establish our partnership than breaking bread.
I'll just have water. Thank you.
Nonsense. Important conversations cannot be made with an empty stomach. So eat up. It's on the house. Hold it. I may have mistook your motive. You nearly ate with your gloves. Such an act is unsanitary. I would hate to see you sick over something easily preventable. So would you kindly take off your gloves?
It didn't work. Why didn't it work? How much do they know about me? Where'd they come from? What else did they do to him? All this had to be planned. Is there a way I can slip out of this? What are they gonna do to Uncle? I need to get out of here. You guys waste time thinking about what I can't control. I gotta try again. There's only one door. There's a long shot to draw. If I have a longer shot to slip out, there'll be an exit in the kitchen.
Absolutely not. Not for 25K, not for 50K, not for all the money in the world. He's my nephew, my responsibility to give him a normal life. You're all out of your damn minds to think I would sell him like cattle.
You must be stubborn or a slow learner. It is more prevalent now that I need to change my approach. That boy, he's one of a kind. He does deserve a normal life, but you fail to understand. This is what a normal life looks like. No matter what kind of life you want your nephew to live, there will always be someone or something pulling the strings. Nobody chooses to be in front of a gun. Sometimes, by some weird string of events, you find yourself behind one. You are not alone, Mr. McGinnis. It may not look like it, but I find myself in front of a gun. A gun so vast, everyone I love are caught in the barrel. If that gun goes off, everyone will burn and I will be the last to see it. If only this weapon was held by man, then the one behind the gun can be reasoned with, but this gun is manufactured by the string of our decisions. What I know is that the powers that be are content with this colossal gun. The reason why is beyond me. My trust with the head of this syndicate can only go so far, and my time on this earth is not long. I hope you are catching on. I understand you have a child to protect. As a father of many, I commend that deeply. I have no doubt you would have been an excellent father for this child. However, the nature of this beast entails that you will be a target with our protection. With the gift of this child, this will be a risk I am willing to take because your kin loves you so. Besides, it's the job of the caretaker to protect their young, in hopes for the young to protect their caretakers when the time comes.
If there was a time to act, it would have been when I peeped from the restroom. But there was no choice. There never is.
Sorry, kid. You're about a decade short from making these decisions. Let the adults figure this out.